I started off as a middle school math teacher in Kansas City, Missouri. And then I pretty quickly found myself underwater, just trying to stay on top of planning my daily lessons. And those ambitions of getting to know my students on a personal level just eroded. So I left teaching and got into the kind of work we do because I wanted to help change the system. The big insight that's come to me through the work we've done is that we can't change the fundamental ideas or challenge the fundamental assumptions about how schools should be and how schools operate and what quality learning experiences mean unless we change the broader ecosystem or the value network that schools live within. So when you try to develop a new model of schooling, it's just not compatible with all the other pieces of that value network that conventional schools sit within. So until we change that broader context, I think that's the lever, is how do we create new contexts that can give rise to new models of schooling and not just see innovation as how do we put the right device or the right technology into a school that can change that system. So the challenge then is like, how long is it going to take? I'm confident it'll happen. I just don't know, is it going to be 5 years, 10 years? Could it be 100 years? Realistically though, when we look at the history of disruptive innovation, we often point to the examples that happen quickly, things like Blockbuster getting disrupted by Netflix. But there's plenty of other examples like the steel industry that took decades, or things like the telephone disrupting the telegraph that took close to a century. So I think we'll get there, just the question is how long is it going to take? And that's why we're putting the ideas out there in the field that we are to hopefully inform the people trying to make the change, to help them do it more effectively, make their strategies smarter so that we can get there quicker.